Did it again. What's up, everybody? Um, so somebody told me about this video because I did a video on OJ Do Jackson, like I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and they were like, did O'Shea really say don't said on things about black men and all this other stuff? And I'm like, look, this guy has said a lot of disparaging things about black men. Every time black men come up with a solution, he comes up with this rhetoric in his head. So a lot of men back just pearly things, right? Because this wouldn't happen if black men had women that they feel that supported them, not chameleons. Paint Book, all these different women coming out the woodwork acting like they support black men, but they was nowhere around when all the certain things happened in the black manosphere, and they showed up after Kevin Samuels. So people, I can say this about just Purdy things. She's not hiding her face like Jessica X. She's not talking shit and talking down to black incels. So black men get treated so bad, they will go and glam on to anybody who gives them some kind of more respect than the other side do at all. The funny thing, nobody talks about that, how low the morale is for good black men in the black community. These same people like a O'Shea Do Jackson, he using good black men as a proxy to get these women right. He's the same dude who's pro-black. Now, I kind of finally, the person who told me about this was like, oh, I see what he's doing now. He's trying to make this pro-black stuff so you can go back to him for advice. And no, this dude is in Uganda. He was in another country for almost many years. I will never listen to this. And somebody told me this right here. Look what he said. So many of you sellout Negroes will come here and say I'm jealous. It's funny as shit that this dude will call somebody a sellout when half of the people in this space, all of the, street dudes, players, came from him. He opened the door when this place was supposed when the black manosphere was supposed to be for a space for black men to change and evolve. We were supposed to not talk about women. We were supposed to get past them. But this dude had a show called the Sunday Rumble, if anybody remember, and all it was nigga shit. All it was all the shit. And then this dude was turned on every single body he could. So it's funny that this the same dude who sold out so many black men. Ask MOT what happened between him and O'Shea Do Jackson. Ask Donovan Sharp. Ask Ramil. Ask all the people that O'Shea turned on. O'Shea is the biggest sellout them all. He sold everybody out. He sold everybody out. He sold the whole space when he couldn't benefit off of it. Even though he was the one who brung it down. All of the people he brung into space, it became an embarrassment for him. It became too much of an embarrassment for him to admit that he bring all these different people. This dude called somebody a sellout. He's the one that gave clout to Cynthia G. And all these Cynthia G, another chick, a black chick who used to date a white dude and had white kids. He gave them a platform. So I don't get it. Why are you mad at brothers who don't have any type of respect and don't want to be used as tools? I mean, it's funny to me that it wouldn't happen this way if black men were getting treated not like getting treated like used, but being told that they gotta sleep, they gotta go deal with single moms and fat overweight women and ugly unattractive women. You were selling these dudes down the road. So it doesn't matter what just pearly things look like. It matters the fact that she gives guys morale, which is sad. If you can't get morale and you can't get a boost of confidence in real life, it is sad. But some guys has been through the ringer. They've been getting treated bad their whole time life, and then they've been sold the dream by O'Shea that you got to stay black. You can't date nobody else. And then when you do, he try to use you against the women to try to make them see that error of their ways so he can get a woman and make fun of you. I mean, this dude have the nerve, but he deleted half of his catalog of sewing the shit. Every single time this dude is caught in something, he deleted. It's the same shit. It's the same shit with BJ's Inmore. It's the same shit with all these different people. Gab Talk Media. He's under a different name now. A lot of these dudes come back in the sphere. They talked a lot of shit about the same men that they are under chats, and they forget that they thought that, hey, we forgot, and we didn't forget. We just didn't care about you. So let's look at the comments. Okay, you will defend white racists all day, and you wonder why nobody takes black men black men as serious. Now, as you see, why is he acting like he's not a black guy? Because he's in Uganda, he's not overseas, he's overseas? Remember, this the same dude who was talking shit about guys going overseas. Now he had videos about passport bros. This is why I told guys that don't take this dude seriously when he make videos about passport bros and white women. Because if that was the case, he would have came up with another solution. And then he tried to use Jason Black as a tempo of talking about. Jason Black is the same piece of garbage who don't have any type of for certain black men. It's the same shit that O'Shea says. Wants you to go back and get with the worst women. This is why his whole thing is littered with celebrity junk. There's a reason why this dude went celebrity junk, because he wasn't making money off of the black manosphere anymore, so he left. Same thing with Angry Man. Angry Man burned his bridges around everybody. Angry Man and O'Shea had a little fight, and then they tried to kick Angry Man out. And then they seen they couldn't do it, and they tried to get him back, and he didn't want to come back. Obsidian, the 3 top guys in the manosphere, black manosphere, is a bunch of users. And they can't keep on one thing. Now they're using, their famous thing now is using things that are popular. They try to do it with SYSPM. It didn't work. Because SYSPM has tenets. That's the reason why they made tenets. So you don't even mess with it. But they can use passport bros. Now, he says, this is exactly why other communities laugh at you behind your back. She said this, not me. No, you said this. The reason why other communities laugh us behind our back, because we listen to people like you before we listen to somebody like her. Before there was a Just Pearly things, y'all put on Jessica X, Mr. Fantastic. There's a reason why other communities laugh at us, because they don't prop up women like black men do. I mean, y'all propped up Raining Woman, Crimson Cure, and all these different people. Concrete Rose. I remember when y'all thought Concrete Rose, or whatever her name is, was this polished woman and nice woman. And then she played y'all and told you she ain't mess with y'all. And then sided with a pedophile, sided with an actual known pedo in Rue Demp. And then her numbers dropped and dipped. Or how about y'all going with a former person or a former P-star in Ramil Lamir and let him talk shit about women in Atlanta and all this other shit. And then when it comes out that Atlanta's not a good place to go to get women, he don't say anything about that, but he's trying to go after passport bros again. So now you mad at me for reporting what's going on our own podcast. No wonder black women and anyone, no wonder black women or anybody respects some of you sellout brothers. You are a joke to the race. Wow. And mind you, this guy talks so much shit about black women, right? I told you, this dude is not on your side. They always go to their default setting, how they actually view certain black men. They never change. They just change their playbooks. And guess what? He changed his playbook. And we're going to see how many gender war videos this dude has, right? So this was an interview. She was always feel like she needed to be in the business of black community. She stumbled a bit, but she started to get some backlash. It was never about the black community. It was about you neglecting a whole bunch of black men who told you what their grievance was, and you didn't give a fuck. You wanted to tell a whole group of black men who felt neglected that you should want to tell them what to do with their lives. And you didn't make a whole bunch of women. You're not a real community. Because a real community would have created a bunch of women for a subsection of men. And the men that these dudes are satisfied with, you haven't created these type of women. When these guys look around, they see women they don't even want to talk to and deal with because they're unattractive, they're non-dealable with, and they're out of control. So why would any men stand in the black community? Y'all didn't care about black men's morale. Now you care about it now with all these videos. So I respect you so much for this. And mind you, this chick, Six the Goddess, she said some disparaging things about black men. I think. Let's see. I think I heard her name. Laugh out. You just said shit on black men. YouTube don't do this. Laugh out loud. You just said black men on YouTube. Don't do it. Wait, let's see. I gotta see. Because I think I heard her name before. Like I said, I don't pay attention to none of these motherfuckers like that. I really don't. Let's see.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a in yourself. And so me, in my mind, even for the sole purpose of going where the women are majority smaller, I understood why men would go overseas for intercourse. I'm like, when so many women here are so large, I get that, even if there's deeper concepts to it that I don't agree with. I don't agree with going where, to eat off of another man's plate. I knew that was.
And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of shit that attracts the wrong women to him. These women never left. They always watch. They don't like what they hear when he says stuff, but they understand it because they playing the same game. So you didn't create a lot of women for black men to deal with, but you get mad when they go somewhere else because other men didn't have women controlling their environment. The women stayed who they wanted to stay with, and they raised good boys and they raised good girls for them to get married. They didn't raise dysfunctional women and then put them out in the world and think that somebody was going to marry them.
Not going to be able to go on forever, especially when it comes to black men. I'm like, am I the only one who sees a train wreck coming here, of black men abandoning their own land to go eat off other men's plates?
Abandon their own land. This is who. This is the thing. So, this is Now here.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a god. Bruh. And he be like, man, bro, I'm so tired of. Go ahead and say me some pick me terms right here. And that is, ladies, we got to stop being fat. Okay. And it's time for us to get our health in check. For those of you who do not know, I have been juicing. It has definitely changed my life. Has been.
So this is that's who clip that's who's under their comment section. Oh, this hunt under O'Shea Do Jackson comment section. Now y'all can do your own research. Y'all can do your own research about Six the Goddess. Somebody said, I heard the name before, and she was saying some disparaging things about black men. So let's see the comments real quick, right? This always happens to us when we let others in our spaces. We always getting bit off in the end. We got to be at the end of the culture vulture. All the vultures getting exposed. Black people are the easiest group to make money off of. You know the reason why? Because most of you are insecure and you don't evolve. You don't like to have standards. Because if people had standards, we wouldn't be able to get used. But the same people who talk this shit about culture vulture won't really like to live by somebody's standards. It's the same shit with O'Shea Do Jackson. He didn't have no standards who he brung in. This is the same dude who brung in Taz. And Taz was getting so much grief and stuff like that. O'Shea brung in Taz and Nyla. Nyla and Taz was going around doxing people and exposing people. Guess what happened? Obsidian had one of Nyla and Taz people on there, and they was going around blocking people in the chats. They was doing a lot of crazy shit. It got so bad that everybody was checking O'Shea for him bringing all these different people in. Same thing with George Makem. And they were checking all these people. And then he cut these people loose. Guess what? Everybody who O'Shea put on was a detriment to the Black Manosphere. He literally destroyed it, put the wrong people in, and then left it alone and act like he didn't do anything. But now he Mr. Pro-Black. If Pearly was tight with the U.S. community, Chinese, Arab, and Indian community, and had a podcast mainly talking about the issues, it was the audacity, blah, blah, blah. The issue she talk about from the broken dynamics of black, her life is the opposite of what she talk about. Okay, here we go. Now we got Melanie King, who is a grifter herself, and she got exposed many times talking down to black men and stuff like that. So now Melanie King is going to put her word in. Remember, mind you, she was just there with just Pearly things, I think, right? So MTR and I just left London with no idea about this. Wow. So your clout chasers who go on anybody's show you don't have no background, and you want to be on somebody who's popular. But this is on you, not on anybody else, right? Okay. I don't play with my people, especially our men. Yes, you do. You have a video. You took down a whole bunch of videos when you was talking down to a man who was a man of faith, a man of God. And he played the shit out of you by acting like he was a virgin, but he wasn't. He was married. And you was talking shit down to passport bros, and you was talking shit about certain men, black men. And when you got called out on it, you took about 5 months of videos down alone, because you was basically showing that you wasn't really this nice chick that you was talking about. You put yourself to be, right? I'm sorry to my brothers in our community and my fathers for this happening. Wait. Ain't you the same woman who made your sick father who had cancer take care of you after you got a divorce? Yeah, I remember that. There's still videos up right now about Melanie King. So why is she acting like that don't exist? y'all have enough to deal with Indra's BS. Let's see who calls her out. Who calls her out? 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 Who called her out? Who calls her out? Oops. And I'm tired of this shit with this is our problems. And MOT says the same thing. He said he can articulate it better than I do. Right? Because like I'm not trying to make this video super long. The reason why black problems don't get fixed is because we got dumb niggas around us and they outnumber us. So say MOT had a standard for black men and black women and nobody wanted to follow it. Dumb niggas would come in and all the black men will go and follow the dumb guy and not follow MOT. MOT said the same thing. It's a lot less likely, it's a lot less hymns out there than it is of Minister Japs. There's a lot more Minister Japs than there are black men in the Black Brain Trust. There's like 1,000 of dysfunctional black men next to 10 good black men. And who wants to go through all that bullshit? Right? You didn't fix your fucking problems. You let everybody else benefit off of them, and then you don't call them out. And then when somebody else picks up the same problem and then make it monetize it, you get mad at it. So let's see what Melanie King says. Because mind you, O'Shea's only saying this because he's trying to get people back to watching his channel. Just Pearly Things, she's killing them when it comes down to everything. She killed most of these black women in here. We know your playbook. We know that y'all fake and y'all lie. It's the same shit. Guess what? In the chat, in MOC's chat about 2-3 years ago, I think, you had women in there acting like they was for black men. And then go over somewhere else and talk shit about black men. Just like when Man Tomorrow said, I think 2 lives ago, he see people in chats and he blocks the shit out of them. And he blocks them from his channel because he know they was part of this bullshit. He don't want them to come back over acting like they're part of progress when they're part of the bullshit. And he don't say anything. He said it before. He don't say anything. Same thing to me. I see a couple guys that on MOT's channel talking some mad shit about MOT and then come on the chat, yeah, man, you talking the truth. What? You're a liar, dude. I saw you over there talking shit about him. But let's see the Melanie King's channel. Now, mind you, Melanie King ain't doing so well because she had to nuke half her video live streams because she got caught in a whole bunch of lies. Now, you go to her channel, her Kevin Samuels clout pretty much ran out. And if we go to Just Pearly Things, she needed the Just Pearly Thing clout. Now, let's see Just Pearly Things. Let's see Just Pearly Things numbers. So these are her pre-recorded videos. Her little clips. They're not really that big. Right? But her live streams are some heavy hitters. Her live streams get more than Melanie King. At least 3 times more than Melanie King. Now let's count. Let's count. 166,000, and that's one with Melanie King. There's another one with Melanie King. 263,000, 44,000, 19,000, 35,000, 37,000, 59,000, 12,000, 101,000, 12,000, 8,000, 219,000, 9,000, 44,000, 31,000, 60,000, 477,000, 150,000, 117,000, 144,000. Okay. Now, you see those numbers. Now let's see Melanie King's live stream numbers. She can barely break 20,000. 10,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 16,000, 10,000, 9,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 1,000, blah, blah, blah. Look. And you see a gap in her stream numbers. She didn't stream in 5 months. I told you. This fake chameleon nuked half of her live streams because it was some damning shit on there. The way she talked down to Passport Bros, the way she talked down to guys, the way she didn't support Kevin Samuels or went to his funeral. She had to take down every single video that made her look bad. That's why she went on Just Pearly Things. I'm breaking it down to you guys. I'm giving y'all the thing, the analysts. Y'all don't have to do the work. This is why I say I don't know, man. I want to get a Cash App, man, but I don't know how many people will support me if I get a Cash App, right? Because I do a lot of this, investigating whatever. It's not that hard, but a lot of people don't feel like they want to do it. But I'll do it. But I just don't want to I don't want to have these long ass videos, even though I don't do them a lot. I don't want to have these long ass videos and don't benefit off of it a little bit, right? But the fact is, she has no consistency because she had to nuke all her videos. She had to nuke all her videos because she was talking down to a lot of men. She had a lot of videos that she was just arrogant because she was riding off the Kevin Samuels clout. Let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back. Let's go more back. Let's go all the way back. Now, this was her Kevin Samuels clout. Pay attention. Kevin Samuels has died. 364,000. Then she had a good steady. 20,000. And then eventually her real personality came out. And guess what? It started to dip. Then she started to say what she said. And it was stable. But her arrogance cost her channel. That's why she went on Just Pearly Things. Now, MTR. Let's go to that guy. Let's see what he says. MTR. Okay. he has good numbers. But let's see his live stream numbers. He has good live stream numbers. So this guy just wanted, this dude just wanted some clout. He wanted more numbers. He thought that just Pearly things are gonna go to him. And everybody know that this dude is a clout chaser. He's fake as shit with his red pill stuff. I think he disassociated himself with red pill. So he don't have no videos. He has no videos about Just Pearly Things racist interview. So let's see what people say about in this chat.
This is what y'all stop my.
Come on, man. Here we go. Oh shit! What the hell? I know my internet not messing up. It must be his fucking lashing. Jesus, man. Fuck. See, technical difficulties, man. Fuck. Damn it. Let's go back to live. Let's go to live. Let's do it real quick. Is my phone hot? No, it ain't even hot yet. It's not at the highest capacity. It's not running. It's not running that. Oh, okay. I can't do it. Let's Oh my God. Let me check. Cause if it don't, it's probably the phone. I'm right here by the laptop, so let's see if the laptop has better reception than this. It shouldn't even be a thing. But hey, technical difficulty.
And I come back, and this is the content that I want to do. Hey, y'all stop me for this? Now you know she means black people. She didn't say black. Oh, okay. We're in our feelings today, huh? Did she say black? Am I tripping? Did she say that?
Now, this is the race play bullshit that black people like to do. They want to call guys lame and corny, educated lame, and all this other stuff, but when other people make fun of them, they want to act like we in solidarity. Motherfucker, we ain't never been solidarity, motherfucker. You just talked about me. I'm gonna dick your shit, nigga. Don't fuck with me, nigga. You said something about me yesterday, and you think that we together, we brothers? Man, I'm gonna dick your shit. You better pay me the money for all the insults you get, or I'm gonna dick your shit. We ain't solidarity. Pay me to be by your side, or I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. I never want to be around certain people who talk shit about guys, who talk about lames and call and say game and all that other stuff, because the fact is you can't trust them. This is why they don't want you to go to other communities. They don't want you to make money outside of community because they want to control your wallet. And they want to control what goes in your wallet and what comes out your wallet.
Oh, but we in our feelings today. Oh, pitchforks. Pitchforks for the Karen. Pitchforks for the... Oh, we needed a reason. We needed a reason to talk shit. We needed it. This is what y'all got me on. Is this what y'all got me on? I thought that y'all bag with me. Do we got a whole bunch of imposters down into the goddamn chat? Should I put on the goddamn subscriber only in the chat shit?
And this is the reason why a lot of people nuke their black subscriber base. This is the reason why people don't depend on black people for anything like that. Black men, black women, they depend on other people because they always in their fucking feelings. But they never pay attention to the shit that they do and the things that they they were a part of. You can't be for dysfunction and think people want to stay in that dysfunction. So let's go back. Let's go back. Nope, my bad. Let's go, Jack. Let's go back. Let's go back.
People from America.
And this is the reason why a lot of I saw so many black females grifters. Crimson Cure, she said some over the top shit about incels about 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I looked at her and I said, "This bitch ain't no unicorn." Jessica X, y'all literally was eating off Jessica X, and then Jamal Whiteside had a little bitch fit and decided to go after the manosphere. Do I want niggas like that around who follow women only, and then when they don't get their way, they destroy the whole space? Or I don't get my way. I hate this whole space. And he start going after black men. I got a video about Jamal Whiteside. When he got banned and kicked off of platforms by Miss Fantastic and what's it called, he started roasting people, threatening people. He was on Reg threatening him to beat him up and meet him in beat him up and stomp him in the ground. Like, why y'all doing this? Why y'all look more silly than anybody else? And you wonder why black people don't want to be a part of you. The small percent of us who got sense, we don't want to be around you dudes. Like, what the hell? I'm out of here, man. I can't be around these dudes. But let's see. You got names like Alpha Male. Come on now. And this is the funny thing about this, right? Now, let's see his pictures. Let's see. Because I can't do the analytics thing. I can't really do that. Like I said before. Like I said, I want to get paid for this. Because I don't want to make this shit long. I have to, man. But the same people that are in this comment section, they won't say anything about this. So, let's see O'Shea Do Jackson and his videos. And what is all his videos about? And we're going to make a number. Let's see. Instagram, let's see the titles. Damn, what the... Like I said, Instagram let a thug use phone and instantly regret it. Dominican women are tired of black women disrespecting them.
Stop running on the treadmill every single...
Dominican women are tired of them disrespecting them. Wow. This agenda war thing again. Now let's see what he has to say. This opposite of what he said about just pearly things. Let's hear it. Hopefully. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think something's going on with my fucking reception for my phone. And
we are naturally like that, okay? And that's what they like about us because we are...
Now, Mind you, this guy has been making passport videos. Like, a lot. And he's riding the weight of passport bros, but at the same time, he was bringing around pro-black. This guy is pro-black, talking about things that he shouldn't be talking about. And we want to talk about why other races don't take us seriously. The reason why other men don't take us seriously is because of a guy like O'Shea, who who try to use other people's clout to go put us against each other. We already been against each other, but he want to benefit off that. So, a lot of people are sick of American black women and their wild offspring, but often too afraid to say anything. Shout out to the brave of this woman afar. As a black woman, I have to say, I have no problem with these women. I wish them luck and love. Keep doing the work, doctor. This is why they prove their education when most black grandparents is not educated. So that makes them less of a desirable partner. Make no mistake about it. People in other countries are very educated. American women feel like they're missing out on that child support and alimony. So the same people who are now on O'Shea's side, calling him Mr. Pro-Black, only O'Shea can talk about black women and the problems about black women because he's black, right? That's what I'm getting at, right? So we see the comments. My sister-in-law, very annoying and not submissive. Laugh out loud. She must be from New York. Dating a Dominican from New York for a year, and she was crazy as hell. Super fine though. Preach. They're not submissive, but they love hard when they're feeling you. My wife is from the Philippines. She had heavy cry. Laugh at this. She worked in a small factory and often tells me how the young black girls and women that are hardly working, always on their phone, always complaining and pulling the race card when they get in trouble. I'm black, so this is embarrassing. My wife been in the States long time and been others examples of black women like my friends' wives and my two sisters and my two cousins, even some of my older women where she worked. She knows not all black women are the same, but still it's embarrassing. So, mind you, this is a video about passport bros. Him pretending like he care about passport bros. But this is the same guy who talks shit about passport bros. Something was going on, I don't know. So, this is him talking trash. All his videos are gender war stuff. This is the reason why we don't take anybody seriously as a race, because when a black man dies and his wife is white, we talk shit about him. They did the same thing with Kobe Bryant. But somehow, some way, we're supposed to be around these disrespectful females. Now, all his videos are mostly gender war shit. Now he has videos about passport bros. He got videos about gender war. Look, it's funny, but look at his video with just pearly things. Now, it might get a high number, but the fact is, stop believing people of what they say at face value. Everybody has a default setting. And once they get to that default setting, that's who they really are. That's who they really are. They can't hide who they are. They can only hide. Let me fix that. They can only hide who they are in limited time. And when you have a conversation with these people or certain situations come out, guess what happens? They go back to what they used to be. And you see that everything they said was a lie. Everything they said in previous videos, how they talked about people. Oh yeah, man, I'm from brothers and this and this and that. And then you see what they do, how they talk in comment sections. I exposed Solo TV84 for doing the same exact shit. And where he at now? My bad. I don't know. I don't care. Same exact thing. A lot of guys talk two sides of their fucking mouth. They don't have no consistency. Don't let them run a playbook on you. Don't let them do this to you.